This week's episode is sponsored by Impressive Jewels by Elisa Carter. Elisa Carter has been my consultant since inception of the Right Along with Vanessa morning show. So go to ImpressiveJewels.net today. Get you a little something. You deserve it. This week's episode is sponsored by Dollhouse of Tampa Salon and Studio, where the inner doll is created. Styling services they offer are sew-ins, quick weaves, relaxers, facial waxing, eyelash extensions, and much, much more. It's time for you to find your inner doll. Contact Selena today, serving the Tampa Bay and surrounding areas of Florida. And make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook. Are you tired of being stung by outrageous nail prices? Well, you don't have to worry about that at Queen Bee Nail Hive. Contact Queen Bee herself, servicing the Tampa Bay area. 813-414-1405. That's 813-414-1405. Queen Bee Nail Hive. Come be pollinated. Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. Welcome to the Right Along with Vanessa morning show. New season, new year, new you, new age, new everything. Are you guys ready for some raw, real enlightenment, 100% free coaching at your service? Well, sit back, enjoy the ride as we take you higher into the dimensions of God. Let's go. Season. Yes, it's a new season. It's a new season. Yes, it's a new season. Hello, everyone. How are you? I am Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. And welcome to the Right Along with Vanessa morning show, where we provide you with 100% free coaching at your service, raw, real enlightenment at its best. Just 1 second. Hello, friend. Hello. Thank you for shining on me today, son. 100% free coaching at your service, raw, real enlightenment at its best, soul food with a twist. So come on in, enjoy the ride as we take you higher into the dimensions of God. I am having a day, okay? Hi.
Excuse me. Do you have a poop bag?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Oh, here you go. There you go. Just thought about it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I don't know why I left without one.
Oh, that's all right.
Thank you, dear.
All right. Live television. Yep. It's one of the ladies from the dog park. So how you guys doing on this fun, fantastic, funky Friday? Again, I am having a day because my little camera stand thing kept coming down, and I was like, oh no. So I have to research and get a better one. I have an idea for one that I need to get. How are you guys doing? I'm almost parked right here. I'm going to go down here today. Yeah, because this daylight savings time, it's actually a little darker than usual, so I have to get a little closer to the sun. Some of you guys need to get closer to the sun. Or maybe you should. How you doing? All right, I'm going to fix this camera, and we're going to get started. I tell you, man, this live television ain't no joke. And when you're the producer, the director, the host, the editor, all those things, but that's what makes it raw, and that's what makes it real, and that's what keeps me fresh, so that I can be a filter for spirit to bring you the enlightenment that you need. All right. Okay, guys, you know it's fun, fantastic, funky Friday. So you guys ready? We do the Friday song around here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Who could be depressed when you look at a sun every day? I don't know. Yeah, I've been there though. I've been there. I get it. All right, so we're gonna do the Friday song. You guys ready? Let me double check and make sure everything is going well. I always check in with my social media people because they always let me know. They be like, Vanessa, we can't hear you. Vanessa, everything's good. So yeah, it looks like I'm live. Yes, I am. Good day. Okay, you guys ready? Fun, fantastic, funky Friday song. Ready? A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yay! Things are going my way. Things are going my way. Things are going your way. It is fun, fantastic, funky Friday. I am Vanessa Klinger. Welcome to the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show. We provide you with 100% free coaching at your service. Raw, real enlightenment at its best. Look at that sun. Oh, wait. I am Vanessa Klinger, guys, and I'm telling you, it is no joke. I mean, that was me and that camera. We were having it out about 3 minutes ago. Okay. So I'm grateful that I made it here without it falling down again. So I'm park positioned, and so now we can bring you the encouraging word that you have been waiting for. So we have daylight savings time. A lot of things happened this week. Some people got their call them their stimmies, your stimulus checks, and I don't know. It's just that the energy that I felt was more just like buy, and this of impulsiveness. That's what I felt. I felt like it was a spirit of impulsiveness, and I kind of yielded to, because there were some things that I wanted to get, and it is actually a little extra that you get. I was very fortunate. So, but I get it. You want to do things because it'd be held up, and it's just interesting how that happens. So anyway, I hope you guys had a great week. It's been an interesting week for me. A lot of things happening. Good things. And there's my topic right here. Oh, nice. Love it. And and I'm in Florida, man. I mean, it's spring/summertime here, and I mean, I have no complaints whatsoever. Because this time last year, yeah, I was getting ready to come live to you guys here on Facebook, and I was only on Facebook, in less than a year. Everything has just changed, dramatically. So I'm grateful. So now that we had a chance to warm up, you guys go grab you something refreshing to drink. We got it. I'm parked. I'm positioned. We're going to get started right in the talk here. I'm going to run a couple of ads, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about Make a Wish. So stay tuned. Here, where is it? There we go. Happy 2021. Join myself and the great Michelle Massey Washington for another episode of Spiritually Speaking, streaming live simultaneously worldwide via the KP Media TV network and also on social media platforms. Join us Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live. Stay in love. Let your peace cover the earth. To start your 2021, go to www.vanessaklinger.com, click the free book giveaway button, complete your details, and I will ship a free book to you. Stay in love. Hello, everyone. Vanessa Klinger here, your intuitive life strategist and life coach motivator. Would you like to be a guest on our talk show, Spiritually Speaking, with my co-host, Michelle Massey Washington? Well, go out to the website, www.vanessaklinger.com, complete the form, and your sponsorship includes a guest spot. We look forward to meeting you and highlighting your product, service, or event. Stay in love. I know. I think I ran the same ad twice. It's just one of them days, I just go with it. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Whatever's going to be is going to be. But guess what? It's all going to be good because I know what type of energy I've been putting out and everything. So, so if you'd like to be a guest on Spiritually Speaking next season, because we're taking, we have a few slots left for next season, or if you want to be a sponsor of the episode, Your sponsorship entitles you to guest spots throughout the entire season. Yeah, go to vanessaklinger.com/show sponsor and check it out. Also, you guys know I give away 10 free books every month of either of my books, Time to Transform, Is That All You Got? Bring It, and Hello Grace, Life's Traveling Companion. And there are a couple of books that I checked, and they are going to be delivered this week and next week. So those of you who ask for them, they're coming. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Hello, social media world. Hello. 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 Now, today we're going to be talking about Make a Wish. What, I feel like I forgot something. Nope. I didn't forget anything. Nope. It's all good. Just need to get myself centered here. I did forget something. Namaste, everybody. I bow to divine presence in each and every one of you. Good day, Spirit. Good day, Cozy. Dr. Wayne, Reverend Ike, host of witnesses. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here as my support system. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Today, we're going to be talking about Make a Wish, right? And, oh, yeah. So, scripture inspiration. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Put my scriptures here so you guys can see it. Today's topic and the scriptures. There we go. Yeah. All right. Scripture inspiration. Ecclesiastes 5:19. And it's a good thing to receive wealth from God and the good health to enjoy it. That's a good thing. To enjoy your work and accept your lot in life. This is indeed a gift from God. To enjoy your work and accept your lot in life. This is indeed a gift from God. Ecclesiastes 10:19. 5 chapters up. A feast is made for laughter, and wine make it glad the life. No, that's right. Wine make it glad the life. That's why I had to give it up. And money answereth all things. Let me read that again. A feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh glad the life, and money answered all things. Psalms 37:4. Trust, rely on, and have confidence in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and feed securely on his faithfulness. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires and secret petitions of your heart. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires and secret petitions of your heart. Job 22:28. Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Jeremiah 33:3. I just said that. Oh, Job 22:28. Stop that. Thou shalt decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine upon your ways. Do it again. Jeremiah 33:3. Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Habakkuk 2:2. The Lord answered me. Write down this vision. Clearly inscribe it on tables so one may easily read it. Underline that. Clearly inscribe it on tables so one may easily read it. Joshua 1:8. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Romans 4:18. God promised Abraham a lot of descendants. And when it all seemed hopeless, Abraham still had faith in God and became the ancestor of many nations. When it all seemed hopeless, Abraham still had faith in God. Psalm 18:70. He rescued me from my powerful enemy, from my foes who were too strong for me. John 14:13. And I will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. And I will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. Ain't that something? Romans 13:14. Instead, clothe yourself with the presence of the Lord Jesus Christ. And don't let yourself think about ways to indulge your evil desires. Clothe yourself with the presence of the Lord Jesus Christ. And don't let yourself think about ways to indulge your evil desires. Isaiah 61. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. Make a wish. That's what we're talking about today. Make a wish. Now, I looked it up. I said, what's the definition of wish? I was just curious. I was just curious. The definition of wish. It's a verb. To want, desire, long for. To want, desire, and long for. What is it that you wish or long for? Have you really thought about that? Like, because it's proven that the majority of people really don't know what it is that they want. So, I would love to have that wish, but do you really know what it is that you want so that you can make a wish? I'm reminded of a song. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. Do you really know what you want? And for so many years in my life, I didn't really know what I wanted. I kind of inherently knew, but I didn't really know, right? I wasn't being specific. And that's what I've learned for me, right? I had to be really specific about what I wanted. Now, you need to be able specific because you need to be able to define that. Okay, so let me give you an example. All right, yeah, okay. I remember when I was living in a cottage, a little small cottage, and I was taking a bus. I didn't have a car, anything, right? That grace is something, right? And it was Christmas time, Thanksgiving, and my stepmom, hey mom, she was bringing me back to my cottage because I didn't have a way to get there. I took the bus and had Thanksgiving dinner with the family and stuff, and then she was bringing me back. And I was really in like a funky place. I was just like so disgusted with my life and everything, and so depressed and down and everything. And I remember asking her, I says, Mom, when will good things happen for me? She says, I don't know. And I was just crying because it seemed like everybody's lives was, happening and things were just, they were living, they were experiencing life. And I just felt like I was just, I don't know, somebody took me and threw me in a trash can. It's just how down and depressed and disgusted I was, right? And my stepmom, I love her dearly because she's just such a happy, cheerful person, even when things are, I think in the 30-something years I've known her, I've seen her one time where she kind of was a little bit stressed. Just one in 30 years. Always cheerful and always, was just always, just encouraging to me and telling me not to give up and just everything. So we were just coming back, and the little cottage that I was living in had a little spot, right? And she looked at it. She said, oh, that's a nice little spot for your new car. And when she said that, it was like something inside of me just leaped. And I was like, yeah, that's true. And I really, now I know what it is now. Our energies connected, right? We came into agreement. And it says, if two coming together is touching anything, right? Our spirits touched because they connected. It shall be done. Now, I didn't ask for it, but because we came into agreement, 2 days later, I get a call from a dealership, and within a week, I had a new car. I made a wish, and I didn't even know it. I was just content taking a bus. But I knew it was one of the coldest weeks coming up, and I was like, I'll just do what I have to do. But I didn't have to walk in the cold that morning. One of the coldest mornings of the year in Florida. And we Florida Pelicans, it get below 60, we freezing. It was like in the 30s. So, but I had a car with heat. Do you really know what you want? for you so that you can make a wish, right? A lot of people just they want this, they want that. It's just scattered energy. I was in a nail shop the other day. This young lady was in there, right? And she had, she was happy and everything. She had 5 kids. And all 5 of them, I guess she took all her kids to get pedicures and stuff and everything. She was talking to the guy about getting her nails done. We got to chatting because that's what I do. I'm always on the job. We got to chatting, and I was like, well, what do you do? I always ask people that. What do you do? Because it really helps for them to hone in and identify, what do I do? Who am I? Because I think that once you start asking those people those questions, then you motivate them to start thinking. I said, well, nothing right now. I had my I asked her, I said, what's your sign? She said, I'm a Capricorn. I said, well, you're very industrious. She says, yeah, you just not doing anything right now. She says, I have my cosmetology license or whatever. I said, well, you got your own crew right here. You got 5 kids. You could have them making wigs and all kind of stuff, packing up packages, going out, putting out flyers, but she was like, well, I just got caught up in the wrong things and everything. And I'm just telling you, everybody, I think when we arrive here, we have an intention and a purpose, right? But the thing is that we have to really, really start paying attention to the things that trip us up, distract us, because it's just to delay the inevitable. And then you'll get to the end of your life wondering, I don't feel like I've accomplished nothing. And you're going through life and you're like, none of my dreams came true. Well, the reason why they didn't come true is because you didn't you're not really focused and hone in and really come to arrive at a conclusion and decide what is it that you want, right? I just want all my dreams to come true. What is that? What does that look like to you? Right? Because I also learned this week that thought and purpose equals manifestation. That's not all of it. I have to go back and watch it again. I'll share with you guys next week or whatever, but you have to define what that looks like. Because if you don't, you just want to do life and nothing will ever happen and things just, you get it and it leaves. That's why I wrote the book, Time to Transform. Because the tools and techniques in it helps to kind of guide you a little bit, but inherently you have to do with the work because you have to decide what it is that I want. And then you have to put thoughtful intention to it with purpose, and it will manifest. And you have to commit. I was listening to one of my videos I do all the time on YouTube about committing to what it is that you want. Make a wish. It says to desire. One of the words it says to lust. And I got to think about that. I said to lust. That means you really, really are intimate with it, right? You have to get intimate with the things that you want to do, be, and have in your life. What do you mean by intimate? To know you think about it day and night so you can make your way prosperous and be successful. But you have to think about it. So are you thinking about? Because see, all of this ties into making a wish. Because if you're thinking about it and then you start becoming intimate with it, that means you become feeling it. When me and my stepmom, when she said that to me, it triggered something. And our visions clashed. They connected. And it created that vision. And I actually saw a white car in that spot. And guess what kind of car it was? A white Mitsubishi Eclipse. That's another thing. That's why they call it a dream, because it's up there, right? When you connect, you can actually bring that vision down to your dimension, right? See, when I got a glimpse of that, I saw it there. Why? Because I brought that vision down from here to here. So it had to manifest quickly. It's another thing. If you put in the work to begin vibrating at a level, the highest vibration, then whatever level that wish is on, you'll bring it down, or you'll bring it down to where it will manifest. I don't know. I don't even know how to figure out what my wishes are, Vanessa. Well, you have to start spending some time with you. You have to start, you know, identifying, what it is I really want. You say, I just want some money. Well, I got a quarter. There you go. You got more money. You have to be more specific about what it is that you desire. Because here it says here, call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. So when you are transmitting out a desire, God, I really want to know. Okay, here we go. I really just want to be closer to you, God. I want to be, and there's one of everybody, some of these people, I just want to be more like Jesus. Really? You want to be more like Jesus? Okay. You know that he encountered ridicule, they judged him, and then they killed him. You want to be like Jesus? Okay. Or do you want to be who you were designed to be? We going in a minute, boo-boo. Or do you want to be who you were designed to be? It says, but put ye on the Lord Jesus, right? It says that in me, it says, instead, clothe yourself with the presence. It's that presence of the Lord Jesus. So you adopt his practices, his principles, but you're still you. And don't let yourself think about ways to indulge your evil desires. Now, that could go anyway. I just found that when I just, am operating in a space of gratitude and just joy and peace, contentment, that things tend to flow a little better for me. They tend to happen a little better for me. Thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine upon thy ways. That's a fact. If you decree it, I will have this. I will be that. Now, because we were brought up in this era where the television, we think that things just boom happen like that. And it's, if you're at the right vibration level, it will happen like that. But I like what it says, and it shall be established. Established. You shall decree it, and it shall be established. That means you have to go towards what that is. You have to establish it. You have to get positioned. You have to get prepared for it. You have to go with the flow of down that wavelength of what you have decreed. I was in a nail hair shop yesterday, and we was talking about some stuff, and I was trying to, to share. I was like, look, I'm like, so when you get angry, that's an emotion. That's energy in motion. So if you're getting angry about something that you're watching on TV, it has nothing to do with that. It's the fact that that emotion was triggered, and you put that energy in motion. And when you send out that vibration, you're creating scenarios to give you more of that. See, people can't wrap their head around that, but I can. That's why I choose to stay in a place of joy. And I don't care how I look, I'm going to be joyful and happy, right? And, because it's energy. And we have to understand that that's just how powerful we are. We are energetic beings. And when you put that energy in motion, it shall be established. Thou shalt decree a thing. When my stepmom and I, when she said, oh, there's your car, and I'm like, yeah, I see it. I didn't say that. I said, really? I said, yeah. I said, yay. And our emotions, it triggered that. That was energy in motion, so much that I got a glimpse of what my car. So what does that mean, Vanessa? If you actually saw it before it got there, that's because I got on that frequency of where my car was, right? So when you make a wish, you have to get on the frequency. And then when you do that, it manifests quicker. Make a wish. Oh, I wish for $10 million. I've been wishing for that for years. And yesterday, I was watching a video, and the thing she says, okay, I'm going to tell y'all. She said, because you've done this to take a risk, it's like you hit the lottery. And, I've been hearing a lot about that. That means I'm getting on that frequency, right? I'm getting around people that winning and all. I'm getting on that frequency. And when you get on that frequency, then you get into that flow, right? And then when you get in that flow, you're going to finally find yourself swimming in the pools of lottery, right? So whatever it is that you have decreed, it shall be established. But you have to make a wish. What is that? What does that wish look like to you? Is it wish for just to, have a safe place to live, and you have peace, and you have friendly people all around you, and, just all that kind of stuff? You got to get on that frequency, man. And for so many years, I didn't know how to get on that frequency. I was just doing whatever I was, hearing from my mentors and stuff, until eventually, I clicked. I found something that worked for me. Now, when you're going through, you do that. But why not? Why do that? Why not do that instead of whining and complaining and moaning and all this kind of stuff? Because I remember you putting that energy in motion. So why not start investing in your spiritual development now? To get on that frequency, it requires that emotion, the energy and motion. But what if I'm not joyful? Well, I've been there too. Okay. So whatever it is that brings you joy, then that raises your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, then you start getting on that frequency, right? Right? You become buoyant and you're just flowing, right? Frequency, right? When you do that, then whatever's on that wavelength is going to flow to you. It took me a lot of years to figure that out. It was, because I was like, man, I don't get it. But I started being mindful of how I felt. I started really, really paying attention to how I felt. And when I started, what motivated me? I know what motivated me. Thank you. Grace. Grace sent me a message. And when I received that message, then I was like, okay. And I started doing it. And at first it was just like, but over time, over a few days, it was like, it was weird. It was like I could see things differently and everything. And then I began to just practice it. Practice makes perfect. I began to practice it. My affirmations. I'd already been meditating because, thank you, Dr. Mike Murdoch. He said you need to create a sanctuary in your house. You need to create a spot. You dedicate to, your time with God. So I'd already gotten to the habit of, meditating and reciting my scriptures. That's affirmations. Reciting my scriptures and being grateful for my family. But here's the key. Here's a difference. It's just different levels of awareness. When I was on that level of the scriptures and praying and all that kind of stuff, it was a fear-based, because of my conditioning, my spirit conditioning, fear-based, and it didn't really fit within my scope of reality, right? And what I'm getting at is this. The scriptures were great, right? But I had to find the right scriptures that fit me. but put ye on, right? I had to find what fit me. Get in the presence, right? So what fit me? So when I started making my affirmations personable, thank you, Dr. Bob Proctor, then it became more personal, more real. Now, make a wish. When I started writing down my affirmations, I'm so happy and grateful now that, thank you for reminding me, Spirit. Let's go back to that cottage when I was thinking the cottage, right? And I had my little affirmation board. And they say you write down 10 things that you would like to do, be, or have, right? So, and I said I can't make everything just more material. I need to put some spirit into, because I'm a Libra. I got to balance it, right? I don't want to just be material. So I put down, and I wrote down a type of guy that I wanted to date, right? That's when I was doing that. Type of guy I wanted to date. And I said I wanted him to be Italian and I wanted to be Jewish, right? So it had to be really specific. Do you know I met a guy that was Italian and Jewish? Hey, Michael. Michael Passione, right? And we still on Facebook. I see him from time to time, and all this kind of stuff, but on social media. And I was like, wow. And then I also, I'll never forget it. I had on that. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have my own TV show. I got two. I'm telling you. I wish I would have taken a picture of it, but you guys just got to believe me. I put on because I was thinking, because back then that's when Oprah was on, right? So I wanted to be with the Oprah Winfrey Network. And I didn't realize till I saw it. I'm like, is Oprah gonna call me? Everybody thinking Oprah gonna call him, right? But it was my own TV show. And now I got it. You see what I'm saying? Okay, that's making a wish. When you write down, thou shalt decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine upon thy ways. Now, the light is direction. So if you I didn't know how it was going to happen, but based on my level of awareness, I'm thinking Oprah Winfrey gonna call me, right? Because that's when I said, I said, that's Oprah, because that's what my level of awareness was. Not knowing that it would be years that would go by, 7, 8 years that would go by. And it's been 7, 8 years. When was this? Good Lord, it's been longer than that. But that years would go by and that we'd be streaming and everything. But I'm telling you, when you make a wish, you got to be specific. Now, for some people, it's specific. Some people, it's, it doesn't have to be specific. Me, it has to be specific. Because that's what makes it real to me. So when I make a wish, right? $10 million. So I want my own TV show. I want to date a guy that's Italian and Jewish. All that stuff came to be. I want to, release 50 pounds. All that stuff has happened. So that's why I know it's a system that works. So make a wish. What are you wishing for? What are you desiring for? What are you lusting for that you want in your life, right? Write the vision, make it plain. It says, put it on tables. That's a vision board. That's an affirmation list. Write down this vision. Clearly inscribe it. That says be specific. On tables. Tables is, a board, vision board, whatever. So one may easily read it. So who's that one? So that one may easily read it. Okay. That one, we also learn about this season. That one is your subconscious and your conscious awareness. Your subconscious. When your subconscious and your heart get in harmony, in unison, it becomes one. When you become one with your spiritual and your divinity, so one may easily read it. Then when you are in harmony, you can read it and it's real to you. If there's conflict, if there's a disconnect between your subconscious and your conscious mind, then it's not going to happen. Because a double-minded man, let him receive nothing. But when you are in harmony, then it will happen for you. I'm letting this window down because there you go. It becomes one with you. So that one may read it. That's you. God promised Abraham a lot of descendants. What has God promised you? When it all seemed hopeless, Abraham still had faith in God and became the ancestor of many nations. So when it seems hopeless, are you still wishing on the star? Are you still wishing what that is you really want to do, be, and have in your life? You guys know about 2019 when I was going through, and I had gone through my enough instances to just really just get back into what I knew worked, and that was listen to my affirmations and visualizations and stuff. And so I would go to sleep with my playlist running. I'd go to sleep, listen to it. And interesting, the right videos would always find me. And this one that can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it was about just getting on a vibrational level, but about attracting wealth and all this kind of stuff. And it wasn't just I'm so happy if I have $10 million. It was about imagining and awakening my creativity and so I could get on that frequency, right? See, when you understand how frequency works, then you will align yourself with that because it feels right for you, right? You get on that frequency. Energy in motion is frequency, wavelengths. So if you're angry, that's energy in motion. Where's it going? It's going to come. It's going to come back to you through an experience. We are creators, right? So when you send out that energy in motion, like when you send out a joyful gratitude, then you're creating something. You're creating an experience. You're making a wish. So what kind of energy are you putting out? What kind of wishes are you making every day? Are you making wishes for a healthier you? See, that energy in motion is going to create a scenario where you will draw back to you ideas and ways to eat healthier, all that kind of stuff, and provision will be made. It will be established because you've made that wish. I want to be healthier, and it's going to take a while, depending on on how much you want it and will it to be. It's going to take a while. So keep wishing. Keep making a wish. What are they to you? What are they? What are your wishes? To want, desire, long for. What are they? Sit here and listen to the birds and stuff. I wish for world peace. Yeah, that's great. What about you being peaceful? How do you be more peaceful? Well, you need to figure out what kind of energy you're putting out. What kind of energy and emotions you're putting out. Now, if you live in a chaotic environment, you have to do what's necessary to get into a peaceful environment. But you make no mistake, If you ain't peaceful in here, it don't matter where you go, you ain't gonna have no peace. You're gonna be creating scenarios. Okay, let's say you in a chaotic environment and you just don't understand why your life keeps doing that. It's you. You could go into church. Let me just tell you. Y'all know, I remember Jonah. Because he was not what he was supposed to be, he created that scenario. Why? Because it was in him. It was in him. So if you do what is necessary to get yourself peaceful inside by addressing and dealing with all your stuff, so you're making wishes then. And do what is necessary. It will be established unto thee. Then you will have peace. And then when you have peace, you're sending out in. See, when I was in my old room at home, doing my meditations and stuff, I was keeping myself in a peaceful place. And I was creating a peaceful experience. So when the time had come to fruition, everything, I mean, where I'm living right now, it's like heaven. It really is. It is like heaven. I mean, just every day, just peaceful and joyful. I mean, now not knowing that 6 months before that, I'm in my old room at home, broke it in a joke, just really just trying to work out my stuff. But all the while, I was feeding my soul and making wishes of peace, making wishes of abundance, making wishes of joy, right? All of those things. I was sending out that energy. I was putting it in motion by what I was telling myself, by what I was imagining. And then eventually I started to agree with myself. So when you come into agreement, so that one may read it, when you come into agreement, is when things will start to manifest for you, when those wishes will start to come true for you, when you come into agreement with yourself. But you have to get at that frequency and get it mixed in and get it in harmonized with your subconscious and your conscious mind. Now, people think your conscious mind is up here. Your conscious mind is what your heart is saying. Your subconscious mind is what your spirit is saying. Now, your heart is your soul's ear. So when your subconscious says your soul's ear, your heart is hearing it. So when you get your subconscious saying what you want to really do, be and have, when you get that going, your heart go, okay, I agree. And then next thing you know, you'll be having that experience and your wish will come true. You don't think it's going to happen, but I had just decided, I concluded, I said, you know what? I'm going out swinging. I said, nothing good ever happens to me. I'm okay with that, but I'm going out swinging. I'm going to do whatever I do because I want to. If I just go out, I'm going to wake up in a better place. I'm going out swinging. I was sending out those wishes with those affirmations and visualizations, right? Just making those wishes. Make, preparing. So prepare a wish for you today. What kind of wish is that going to be? What kind of ingredients does that require? So me making a wish of having a peaceful, abundant experience. I imagined a place, but it really wasn't. It would. Okay. I still think about that place, which lets me know that potentially it's going to happen. But where I am now, I mean, I'm content. You see what I'm saying? So if it never happens, I'm content. But why? Because I created an experience of peace and just joy and abundance and not having to worry about money and all. That's a frequency. You have to get in that. And then it doesn't matter whether you have $20 or $20 million. You own that frequency. So when you do, Good day, co-host. I see you. When you do, then you create those experiences for yourself. You got 5 minutes. I want you all to take today and make a wish. What are those ingredients to make that wish? Hmm? You have to make a cake. What ingredients? What kind of ingredients consist to make that wish come true? Hmm? So if you say, okay, if you say, I want $10 million. Okay, so I've been saying that for years. Y'all know that, right? The main ingredient is the frequency. I got to get on that frequency, that vibration. And I told you guys that it's all happening all around me, right? Hearing people talk about it, people saying about lottery, this and that. It's going to be feel like, and I feel as if I have won the lottery. I feel as if I hit the jackpot. Why? Because for one thing, I'm in a peaceful environment. I got friends. I'm around friendly people. Why? Because I became that. I made that wish come true by making myself that. By getting on that frequency and that vibration. Now, all along now, I'm coming to this very beach every day on a different vibration. I didn't know any of them people. I didn't even know where my house was. Drove by, just was not, I was not aware, right? But the more and more and more that I got on that frequency and vibration of peace and joy and abundance, right? Then my room energetically became that. I became that because my subconscious and my heart, my soul's ear, thank you, co-host, my soul's ear, came into agreement, became one. So it manifested. Right? I mean, I'm going by it every day, coming to this beach, going by my house. Was not aware of it. So could it be that everything that you're wishing for is already here? Huh? Could it be? Think about it now. Whatever you want, wants you. So if you want to be and to weigh 50 pounds less, if you desire to be $10 million richer, if you desire a peaceful environment where you wake up every day in gratitude and joy, whatever you want wants you. So, what have you been wishing for? Huh? Y'all got to ask yourself that now. What have you been wishing for? And if you haven't been, well, I ain't been wishing for nothing, Vanessa, because ain't nothing good never. Well, you know, that's a whole nother video. And I ain't got time for that today. But I'll address it eventually. So take today and make a wish. Ask spirit. I'm going to leave you guys with this. As soon as I find where does it go? Lost my, there we go. Leave you guys with this. When whatever purpose of your experience has been fulfilled, it must end, right? So when it has been fulfilled, when it's done, whatever experience you needed to have in that, when it's fulfilled, it's going to end. Now, the great thing about it is, I didn't know when it was going to end, right? I was just doing what I was doing, right? I was getting up every day. I was affirming. I get up, I eat some breakfast, I spend time with my family, this and that, go back in my room and go back into the lab, I call it. And I'd lay there and I just, meditate, do all that for a few hours. I get up, I go to the library, just be around people, apply for some jobs, make some calls, whatever, come to the beach, do all this kind of stuff, just be, but I was putting in the work, right? I'm wrapping it up. I got 2 minutes. Putting in the work. Now, It says, when whatever purpose of your experience has been fulfilled, when that experience, the purpose of it now, good gracious, thank you, Spirit. The purpose of that experience, I didn't know what it was, right? But the purpose of that experience was for me to work out some things in order that would qualify me, get me on that wavelength, get me on that frequency of my now. I was making a wish. I was making it. I was making it, doing what I knew how to do, making it, preparing it, so I can get on that frequency. And then Spirit worked out those, help me to be aware of the things that I had to work out. And then once I got on that frequency and the purpose had been fulfilled, it ended. And then what else began? My new beginning. Are you making a wish? Are you doing what is necessary to make your wishes today? Are you? I want to thank you guys. You guys know I started a couple minutes late because of my camera. And I'm so grateful that it did. It worked out. It didn't fall down. I'm going to have to figure out how to get a better thing. I will. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you for sharing. I want to thank you for catching on the replay. And I want to leave you guys with this now. What are you doing to make your wishes come true? Make your wishes come true. What are you doing? My co-host posted a comment. Money is energy, and how much you have is based on the frequency you generate in the universe. Let us say that again. That Michelle Massey Washington. Money is an energy, and how much you have is based on the frequency you generate in the universe. Good gracious alive. Money is an energy, and how much you have is based on the frequency you generate in the universe. I had to post that, co-host, so that people can write that down before we sign off. Join Michelle Massey Washington and I on Sunday on Spiritually Speaking, where we're going to be talking about Abraham, the consequences of disobedience. So you guys don't want to miss it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank you for sharing. I want to thank you for catching on the replay. And until Sunday on Spiritually Speaking, I'll see you guys then. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. And might I encourage you, get to making those wishes come true. Thank you guys so much. Stay in love. To start your 2021, go to www.vanessaklinger.com, click the free book giveaway button, complete your details, and I will ship a free book to you. Stay in love. Hello, 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 everyone. It is a new year, new season, new everything. So join me Friday on the Right Along with Vanessa Morning Show for another exciting topic and another word that's going to bring you the raw, real enlightenment and encouragement that you need for 2021. Join me, won't you? Stay in love. Thank you for enjoying the show. If you have an awesome product or service that you would like Vanessa to promote, go to www.vanessaklinger.com/show sponsor, and we'll get back to you. We have monthly sponsorship programs, ad slots, all kinds of wonderful, great things to promote your product or service. Contact Vanessa today.